Hey guys and girls, you know, we just held our big Jimmy Houston Kids Fishing Day at Expressway Auto Mall in Mount Vernon, Indiana this past weekend, and we had over 100 kids show up, 110 or 115, something like that, plus 200 or 300 adults that were there to help them, and it was a great day. Had a lot of fun. I even took 3 of my grandkids, and they had a lot of fun. They caught a lot of fish. So taking kids fishing is something really, really special. But did you ever think about what you were teaching kids when you were taking them fishing? Obviously, it's all about having fun, but you know, you're teaching them a lot of things, and it's an education that's almost unmatched. First of all, obviously, you're teaching them about biology. You're teaching them about fish, different species of fish, crappie, bass, bluegill, catfish. You're seeing birds, talking about different types of birds on the water. You see deer, animals on the water, maybe a fox or a coon or something like that. So you're teaching them biology. Obviously, you can't go fishing without talking about the weather. It doesn't matter whether it's a beautiful day, a lousy day, a windy day, or whatever. Fishermen talk about the weather. So you're teaching your kids meteorology at the same time that you're taking them fishing. So you're actually teaching them that also. You're teaching them science. You're teaching them theology, religion, because you can't go fishing or hunting out in God's great outdoors without acknowledging the Creator, without acknowledging that God created all of this. So you're actually teaching them some theology or religion at the same time. None of us like to really talk to our kids about sex, but it's pretty easy to talk to the kids about the fish spawning, what happens during the spawning activities of the fish, the male bass going in and building the bed, and the female coming in and laying the eggs. So you can really have kind of that sex talks with the kids while you're out fishing. Ethics. You're talking to them about ethics, catch and release fishing, taking care of the water, don't throwing trash in the water, don't throw fishing line, use plastic worms in the water. You're talking to them about that. Conservation, probably the most important thing for any fisherman to think about is conservation. You're talking to them about clean water, clean woods, taking care of what we've got available to us. Electronics, you actually, if you've got a bass boat, you probably got a fish locator on it. So they're learning about electronics. They're learning geography. They're learning history. Actually, they're learning even mathematics. Particularly if you're a tournament fisherman, or and even if you're not, we always count, man. We count how many fish we catch. We always talk about the biggest fish. So they're learning mathematics. So actually, a fishing trip can be better than a day at school. And I always used that a lot when I was in school, because I'd skip school a lot and go fishing. So, but really and truly, you're teaching your kids a lot. But let me tell you something. It's all about having fun. You want your kids to have fun. But here's the other thing to think about. When you take your kids fishing and or hunting, you will always end up with a kid that's got a lot better set of moral and ethical values than they have in anything else that they're doing. Moral and ethical values. So when you take your kids hunting and fishing, you're raising a better kid. Absolutely no doubt about it. And they're having a lot of fun. Later, guys and girls.